Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. So it's away we go then. Showing great feet there. He's shifting through the gears here. No way through.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Neymar. Roberto Baggio. Now the finish! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Roberto Baggio made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
And we have our very first corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Bellingham, yeah, he's fouled him there.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Bellingham, nice bit of... And here's a chance! And he has kept it out somehow!
Bellingham actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's there to clear it. Tries a shot! He can get that clear. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely weighted ball, or good read.
That was well played.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Belts one. It's anyone's ball. Oh, he's been caught this time, surely! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Yeah, the tempo is strong.
And Messi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now it's Messi. That's a nicely measured pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he was alert to it.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He could be in here. And the pass is intercepted. Bellingham. Good purposeful running this. Bellingham! He's looking to set free a runner. And he's managed to get free. And Messi! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Inter really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Now it's Messi. He has found the way through. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Gently done. Guardiola. Oh, that's a key interception. Has a look and place it forward. And there's the end of the first half. Well, perhaps perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. The midway point of the game.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. And he's managed to gift it back. Now, can they get it back? Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. And it's Belletti. Stood up well to him there. Nedved. Ernest. Messi. Driving forward. He's picked it. Messi! It's there!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
And that really is so impressive.
The goal scorer after
India
55
have
minutes
fired
is
themselves in front.
number 10.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worked a treat.
Lionel
Well
Messi.
seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lionel Messi.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
The attendance for this match was
And Messi!
72,306.
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Inter showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Bellingham hurtling down that right flank, and he's had it nicked away. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
And it's Messi. Defending was strong and firm. Messi. Lampard, nicely spread. Half an hour gone in the second half. So the team's separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score.
India surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
It's Roberto Baggio. And now they can clear their lines. Moved on forwards. Oh, that's fabulous. Big chance! And it's in! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. That was a given. It always was.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
Bellingham. Number 2, Belletti. Number 17, Pep Guardiola. Coming on the field, number 20, Francesco Totti. Number 5, Franz Beckenbauer. Number 4, Gerrard.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. 2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Neymar. Coming on to replace him is number 24.
Decent progress
Mbappe.
down the left. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And we're done. India can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. So off we go then. Played back in. David Villa. Here's a shot. Shot a goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. He's through here. Now this could be a chance. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, the centre of midfield, Peter, is where battles are won and lost. So I see Rodri as a player who can dominate his midfield position. He's excellent at winning and recycling the ball, as well as passing it all over the pitch. I see him as someone who's very well suited now even to those highest tempo games.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature. It's Neymar! He's scored! That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
So, a breakthrough already. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. David Villa.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Chance here to counter, and he's lost his man here. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Hernandez. Made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Gerrard. Maldini. Well, that is one way to stop him. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Del Piero. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
David Villa. David Villa! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
His reputation is better.
Great chance! And it's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the trust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked.
Big chance! They scored! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them all.
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing, and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
And we are back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Neymar. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Bayer gets it away. Oh, that's a key interception. Yamal given the lift of his goal. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. David Villa, and he's got the beating of his man. India can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
David Villa. And the pass is intercepted. And the counter is on. Threads one in. That looks a good ball through. And he's onside. Oh, shooting chance! And again. No mistake. What remarkable powers of recovery.
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
The goal scorer after 69 minutes is
Barcelona choosing
10,
to make the first change. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Number 19, Yamal. Number
Driving
6,
on and making good progress.
Phil Foden.
Oh, they could break here.
Coming on the field.
He has found the way through.
14,
Roberto
Bakery.
Baggio.
Number 21, Jonathan David.
Oh, easy pickings
Number
there.
5, Jackson. Number 9,
Kubo.
Number 7, Pedri.
India merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Looking for the runner. Beckham. Crosses it in. Header! Oh, taken with style. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Goal!
devoid of any
After 81
complexity,
minutes
but boy was that certain.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
India take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the number...
And the shot! And one more try! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Bellingham at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
India could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Great defending, strong and determined.
It's the sort of...
And that's that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a chance to do that, then you've...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that
Can he finish? And again! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation.
Bellingham! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And it's hoisted clear. Montpellier are looking to go forward now. Shifted it to the flank. And he's managed to get free. Now it's De Bruyne. Real chance! Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Forwards and with intent. And that is as far as they're going to go. Iniesta. This is promising. Beckenbauer, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
The worst choice he could pick. He needed to get his head up and see the outlet to his right.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's De Bruyne. Son Heung-min providing an outlet on that flank. Great hit! He scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Del Piero, and Del Piero! He has done it! Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Gerrard.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Messi. Chance! Colomboani. India are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's got a sight of goal! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Hakimi.
There will be
Son
2
Heung-min.
minutes added time.
Darwin. Can he get onto this? That's very neat. And through to the goalkeeper. And we hit half-time. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2 on the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
And we are already promptly back underway.
India really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Bellingham. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. No way through. Colomboani. Vinicius Junior. And he's being shifted off it. Messi. Could move up a gear here. Plays a sharp little ball here. Goalkeeper's ball.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Del Piero. And here's Nunez.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Now that looks a decent ball. Goes in for the header! They've scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
So what can they make of this? And that's been won straight back. Messi. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitution in progress.
And it's De Bruyne, distributed tidily.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Mbappe. Oh, that's well spotted. De Bruyne cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's put paid to a promising move.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
White is in a really good position out wide. Rummenigge. That's the end. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Darwin taking in the accolades, having been named man of the... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome
gorgeous
to
evening.
today's
The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, we're on the way. Stood up well to him there. Nicely weighted ball, well timed, excellent interception.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, good looking ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, easy pickings there. Beckham! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
He's looking to set free a runner. Guardiola. And here's Totti. Totti going face to face with his great rival. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Beckham carries the ball down the right. He's picked his way through, crossed into the box, and he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Darwin. Good running, strong and purposeful.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a
Great hit! He's delivered all right! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
He's shifting through the gears here. Delivers across. Heads it! He will be livid with himself. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Back into the middle. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Throw it. Beckenbauer does really well there, strong defending. Raul. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Totti. Pinches it off him. Can he get it through? That has been cut short. Aim forwards.
There will be 1 minute added
That
time.
will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
He has found the way through. That's a decent clearance. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. So your views on the first half?
India clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
India happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And we are back on the way.
India definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. Totti. It's Totti! taken with style. A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Oh, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
India are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Nicely aimed pass. Nakamura touches it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Totti. Costa Curta deals with that comfortably. Bayern Munich are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Bayern Munich have it back and can go again. Not the most accurate pass. That's a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Bellingham. Coming on to replace him is number 13.
And he's been shifted off it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Great position here.
Oh, that's such a good run.
Header! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Shifted upfield. He's got away. And they've got rid. And it's Belletti. It's gone for a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 17, Pep Guardiola. Coming on the field is
Nakamura wins the duel this time.
Gerrard.
Now it's Raul. Guti engages and forces him off the ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hernandez. Now Neymar. And it's Baggio. Great skill, that's nice. Guardiola with a definite foul there.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Neymar. Number 2, Belletti. Coming on the field.
Messi.
Number 10, Messi.
Looks for the finish.
Franz Beckenbauer. 4 added minutes has
Denied
been
by
indicated.
an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. They've played it short. Header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And here's Baggio. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Totti picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
Hello,
clear
everybody,
evening.
and
The
welcome to
conditions
today's
contributing
match.
to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Things have got underway. Bellingham!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that. Giuliano Belletti will undoubtedly have a very busy game here, Peter. He's good going in both directions and has a very impressive engine.
One of those who's become a cult hero for every club he's represented. Famously, of course, 3 years in Catalonia and 1 goal, the winner in a European final.
Yeah, well, who could forget that? But first and foremost, I see him as someone who always puts in an honest shift. He'll do everything his manager asks him to do and will rarely let you down.
Hernandez with the clearance. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Messi. Looking for the run. There's the shot! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
India finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
He's in, surely! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Fernandez. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Beckham. Throw in. He's found a way past. Cross goes in there. And a shot! That has been knocked clear.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Lovely ball. Hits one! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Bellingham, he could be in here. Bellingham! And that is doing no harm at all.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Rafinha. Rafinha. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Rafinha, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little...
Messi! It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
India grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams.
He's got the shot away! It's there! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Adams spots it and intercepts. Beckham carries the ball down the right. He's in space and looking for options. Big chance! A really close shave and the last action of the first half. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
And the game has already resumed here.
India really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now it's Messi. And that's really well manoeuvred. Out to the left it goes. Rafinha. And Messi! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Nice Rafinha! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That has been cut short.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
Beckham. Cleared without hesitation. Has a goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Bellingham. Guardiola. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bellingham! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible Yamal! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, that's well spotted. Hernandez. Belletti. He won't be happy with that one. Rafinha. And here's Cruyff. Messi receives it in a good position here.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Bellingham.
Time then for the first
Number
substitution
21,
of the game.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 2,
Interesting
Belletti.
ball.
Number 17,
Rafinha!
Pep Guardiola.
A real
Coming on the
chance
field,
and a real
Number
let-off.
13,
Yeah, you can't blame him for trying, but that looked a little forced.
Number 5, Franz Beckenbauer. Number 4,
Now it's Beckham.
That was lovely, that.
And it's Beckham.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he's managed to get free. Now it's Neymar. Well read, nice interception. Fernandez. Cruyff is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Heads it! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
And the referee brings it to a close. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a match
everybody,
that
and
will
welcome
really
to
get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Lampard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And the counter is on. Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be...
And Messi! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Fernandez. Good read, needed to be. Goalkeeper's ball. Cruyff. Oh, that's ambitious. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Heads it! India are looking to go forward now. Fernandez. Belletti. He's looking to set free a runner. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's found a way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Messi, oh, he's bustling through here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Beckham. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's a key interception. And it's half-time here. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Saliba is there, and he can pick it up. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. He's picked his way through. Header! Oh, denied brilliantly.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Now the finish! That was superb goalkeeping.
Cruyff actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Lampard fiddles it through.
Look, it's a run defence is disliked.
Oh, great header! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Totti. He might pass a shot! Oh my word, that is quite something! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Well, how's that for a class finish?
After 69 minutes is number 20.
India have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
And here's Lampard. He's got space in the area. Beckham! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Cruyff. Some resolute defending there. Gets his pass away. Belletti. He has found a way through. And the shot!
Milan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. 1-0 as we head towards the end. And he was quick to react. Fernandez.
Rafinha really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
He's had a hit! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Substitution on the field. Number 2, Belletti.
India can
Coming on the
now
field
introduce
is
the first of their
number
substitutes.
5.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this.
Can he put it away? Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Rafinha. So that's it. It is all over. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
everybody,
A
and
clear
welcome
night,
to
all
today's
the
match.
ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. We have already started here. Gently done. Now there's a fine ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Beckham.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse.
Climbs up big! Oh, the ball's run, oh, it's fallen loose again! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Aimed beyond the defence. Rafinha, he has found a way through. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Beckham. Beckham! Yamal. Can he get it through? Cruyff. He's got away. Gets his pass away. Maldini deals with that comfortably.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Messi. Now it's Beckham. So we're still where we started right now. Now it's Rafinha.
That's good play from him.
He's found a way through. Messi. Beckham. And it's Messi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. India do have a chance to counter here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's a sweet ball, that. Saliba gets across to intercept that. Belletti. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Rafinha. There's the hit! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Milan have their second corner now. And now they can clear their lines. India are looking to go forward now. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the whistle goes for half-time. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Belletti. It's Bellingham. And it's Messi. Distributed tidily. And that should get the job done. That'll be a throw-in. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham. And here's Totti. Totti will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, good read.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Oh, it's come loose. And Beckham! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
898.
Belletti, and he's managed to get free. And that's been won straight back. Cruyff! Cruyff! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Corner number 3 coming up. Costa Curta gets it away. Rodri. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. And he skips past his man. And the ball's come loose here. Milan with another corner.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
Milan get their 4th
Coming
corner.
on to replace him is number 13.
And they can't read. And it's Cruyff. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And now a sudden chance to counter. Stood up well to him there. Beckham really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Rice. Belletti.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Milan showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Rafinha! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
He's found a way past. Messi.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here. Oh,
He's gone for goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Lamine Yamal is offering a right smile there.
Messi.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Messi. It's a pretty loose pass. Moved on forwards. Can he get onto this? Hernandez. And that's that. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
Hello,
clear
everybody,
evening.
and welcome
The
to
conditions
today's
contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And already we're underway here. Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Good read, needed to be. Hernandez gets it clear. Quality ball. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Belletti. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Beckham. He's had it taken off him. Out for a throw. And it's Messi, played out towards the right wing. Oh, nice touch. Is there any support? Totti! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Totti actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's played forward. Cruyff. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get it through? He's onside! Shot could be on. Beckenbauer with a fine tackle. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. Neymar. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's got the beating of his man.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And that is expertly dealt with. Darren Fletcher. Oh, that's well spotted. And here's Mbappe. Hernandez. He's dealt with that really well. Maldini. And the counter is on. Nicely aimed pass. And he's managed to get free. And the finish! And they've got rid. Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
India are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Messi, and he's found the way, and Messi! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. That's really well cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's Messi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And the keeper beats it away. And now they can spring out of defence.
71,898.
Mbappe!
This is the time you need that pace.
Cruyff. Now it's Mbappe. Hernandez. Played in deep. Cristiano Ronaldo. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Good spot, he's seen the run. Totti. Oh, super ball. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. It's their second corner of the game. Oh, what a climb! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
India have their third corner. That has been knocked clear. And it's Messi. Beckham. Belletti. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0.
Footballing width usually identifies with running.
Big header! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Saliba. Cruyff. Oh, no joy this time.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Messi. Number 2,
Rodri.
Belletti. Number 9, Fletcher.
Cruyff. It's a
Coming
good
on the
foot in
field,
there.
Number 11,
Neymar.
Baggio. Number
Hernandez.
6, number
Passing is
17,
crisp and sharp.
Pep Guardiola.
It's Totti! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
All the big boys are set
Cristiano
for this.
Ronaldo.
It's like Land of the
Coming on
Giants
the
in there.
field is number 23, Darwin Núñez.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Guardiola! Neymar! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Beckham.
Yeah, and the
Coming on to
jostling for
replace him
position
is
has begun.
number
There's
8,
hardly any breathing
Bellingham.
space in that box.
Cleared without hesitation. Yamal.
6 added
You
minutes
wonder
has been
if
indicated.
that's it now.
Oh, what has happened here? He has found the way through. Messi. Can he finish? Yes, he's done it! Save the best for last! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Milan take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Oh, he's burst through! Danger averted for now. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Beckham. And it's Belletti. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Maldini makes the interception.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Deflected behind for a corner kick. And we have our very first corner. It's a mighty effort! It's there! There is the breakthrough! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Bayern Munich are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Well, they could break here. Oh, nicely intercepted. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Maradona unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Bellingham. Beckham. And he was quick to react. Kimmich. Beckham. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, just skips past his man. Look at the space here. Now this could... Now the finish! Sticks it away! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches. The smoothest of finishes.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. India are looking to break at pace. And here's Neymar. No way through there. Ronaldo is onto it in a flash. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Messi. He gets big. And it's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's around. Great movement, and what a great header.
A case now of complete... And Guti! Loose ball now, and there's a chance. And he's following up! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
2 added minutes has been
Turns and
indicated.
goes back. It's a loose ball. Czech catches it safely. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. But look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
India have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead. So we're just settling back into this second half. No reported change to either side during the break. Neymar has set up 1 goal so far. Bellingham. Looking for the runner. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cristiano Ronaldo has a goal! It's in! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
The attendance for this
India
match
are
was
having a ball here.
72,306.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Guardiola.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space. Guti! Oh, impressive strike.
Bayern Munich just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now that's well seen too. Gets his pass away. And the shot!
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Bellingham. Number 17, Pep Guardiola. Coming on the field, number 13, number 4, Gerrard.
Well, they scored their first goal from a corner. What about now? And it's hoisted clear. Costa Curta. Oh, this looks sharp. Beckham. And it's going to be another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Terrific header! It's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
India are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Belletti. Beckham.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Maradona. Guti. And the shot! He's put it wide.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
India
Neymar.
can make their
Number
change now
2,
with a break in.
Belletti.
That's that, the end. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So that's got things underway. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target. Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them. And his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
Sweeper, defensive midfield player.
Yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision and confidence on the ball being almost as important as what he did at the back.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Messi having a look.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping, and
He's tried one! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
really got in the face of his opponent to set it up. It's great grafting.
Looking for the runner. He's played him through. Belletti. India yet to have an attempt on goal. Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Toni Kroos. Well, they can break here. Oh, perfectly measured that. Toni Kroos. Now Davids. Toni Kroos. Ronaldinho. And it's Ronaldinho. Bellingham goes steaming forward.
Beckham really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Messi. Bellingham. Now it's Messi. Beckham. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Belletti. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. Lampard. That looks a good ball.
Oh, that was one...
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless.
Watch the screen for an information
Reflections on the first half?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Davids. Passes short and sharp. Ronaldinho. Bellingham.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Belletti. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Ronaldinho. Now, who's going to be first to this? He's got a sight of goal. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Tony Kroos really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
That is good alertness. And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bellingham.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Now it's Messi, and he's found a way past. Messi. Messi's cross. Shot a goal! He's scored!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Great ball, and he's in here.
Manchester United are definitely going about this the right way.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue.
Big chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And smartly reclaimed.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Davids did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Messi wriggles his way through. And he nearly went all the way.
Well, the balance and close control on his run was really sweet. The finish left a sour taste.
And that's that. India have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads.